chosen one. God said, watch this alone right now. This is not just another moment. This is the moment. I am calling you to pause everything else and stay with me now. Listen closely, because what you are about to receive is not ordinary. You are not hearing this by accident. You didn't come here randomly. You were brought here, drawn by my spirit, because I have something to show you that can change the course of your life. This is for the one I have chosen, and yes, that one is you. Do not leave. If you turn away too soon, you might miss the blessing, the miracle, the breakthrough I've been preparing for you all this time. Comment Amen if you believe I'm speaking directly to your heart right now. You've cried in silence. You've walked through nights where no one saw you breaking inside. But I saw. I watched over you while the world overlooked you. I was there when you whispered for help, and no one answered but me. This moment is sacred. I need you to understand that I have separated this time from the noise of everything else, because what I'm telling you is meant for your soul. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. I have chosen you, not by mistake, not out of pity, but because I have always seen something in you that others could not. There's something heavy you've been carrying. A burden that's been pressing on your chest, making it hard to breathe. You've been trying to keep it all together, smiling for others while falling apart behind closed doors. But I'm stepping in now. Right here. I'm not asking you to fix it yourself anymore. I'm telling you that I am already moving in your situation. This is why you had to watch this alone, because I need your undivided heart. I need to talk to the real you, not the one pretending to be okay. I want you to like this video if you feel even the slightest pull in your heart right now. It may seem simple, but this moment is bigger than what it looks like. I've waited for you to come to this quiet place so I could finally speak what others were too distracted to hear. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I see the exact pain you've been trying to numb. I see the people who walked away. I see the prayers that went unanswered. I see the dreams that died slowly while you kept going. And I want you to know that I am not late. I am right on time. I let some things fall apart to show you that I can rebuild better. I allowed certain doors to close, not to punish you, but to protect you from what you couldn't see. There were nights when you thought I had abandoned you, but child, I was fighting for you in silence. I was shielding you from battles you didn't even know were forming around you. You didn't lose because you were weak. You survived because I stood in the fire with you. Every time you thought it was over, I breathed life into you again. You are still standing because I held you up when you couldn't walk anymore. Comment 1111 if you trust that I've been with you all along. There is a reason you couldn't explain your pain. It's because what I am preparing for you is bigger than what you've lost. You've been in a hidden place, a quiet place, a lonely place. But that is where I do my best work. I chose to separate you, not to isolate you, but to protect your purpose. Some people couldn't stay because they weren't meant to walk into the next chapter with you. Some relationships ended because I needed to break the patterns that kept holding you back. This season has not been easy. You've been stretched in ways you never imagined. You've asked me why I stayed silent. You've wondered if I still speak. Hear me now. I have never stopped speaking. I've been whispering in your heart. I've been guiding you even through your confusion. I've been pruning, shaping, molding you into someone that can carry more than what you once thought possible. The pain had purpose, the delay had meaning, the silence had strategy. You are chosen. Not just to survive, not just to exist, but to carry something sacred, something powerful, something that will shift lives, starting with yours. I have placed gifts in you that haven't even been unlocked yet. And now, The season is changing. The wind is shifting. What once felt heavy is about to lift. What once was closed is about to open. What once looked like loss will soon make sense. This is why I told you to come here alone, because there are words meant only for you. There is healing flowing into your soul right now. There is peace being poured into your spirit, not from the world, but from me. I am the God who sees you. I am the God who knows every detail of your story, and I'm not done with you. This is not where your story ends. This is where the light begins to rise. The very pain that tried to bury you is becoming the foundation of your testimony. What the enemy meant for evil, I am turning for good. You may not see it yet, but soon you will. And when you do, you'll realize why I let you hear these words today. You'll understand why I asked you to stay, to watch, to listen, and to believe. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late or too lost. You are right on schedule. My hand has never left your life. Even in your darkest hour, I was closer than your breath. Even in your most hopeless moment, I was working behind the scenes. Every tear, every sigh, every unspoken prayer, I collected them. And now I'm pouring out answers in ways you never expected. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. The battle you've been fighting is shifting. You're not alone. You never were. I've been aligning every step, even the ones that felt like missteps. I've been arranging divine appointments, opening invisible doors, softening hearts, moving mountains you didn't even know existed, because I love you, and I choose you. I wrote down every whispered prayer you thought disappeared into silence, and I held them close to my heart, waiting for this exact moment to begin unfolding what I have prepared for you. The reason it's been hard isn't because you're cursed. It's because you're chosen. Chosen ones walk a different road. They carry weight that others don't understand. They go through storms that aren't random, they're refining. You were set apart. That's why you couldn't blend in. That's why things didn't work out the way they did for others. Because I wasn't allowing you to settle. I was preserving you for something greater. You've wondered why doors slammed in your face, why people betrayed you, why things that once felt stable suddenly collapsed. It hurt, I know it did, but I wasn't punishing you. I was preparing you. The pain wasn't for destruction, it was for construction. I was breaking down what couldn't go with you into your next season so I could build what will carry the weight of the blessing I'm about to pour into your life. Comment 222 if you believe I am preparing something greater for you. When you asked me to use you, you didn't realize the process would feel like this. You thought it would come with applause and open doors. But instead, it came with lonely nights and heavy days. That's because I wasn't just using your talents, I was strengthening your character. I wasn't just positioning you, I was purifying you. Because what I've placed inside you is holy, and I needed to remove the things around you that would try to contaminate it. The enemy tried to convince you that your life was over. He tried to make you think that the pain meant I had left. But I never walked away. I was silent. Yes, but never absent. I was fighting for you in realms you couldn't see. I was speaking your name in rooms you didn't know existed, and I was marking your life with divine favor that nothing and no one can erase. You've been asking me when it will change. And I'm telling you now, it already is. The shift has begun. The tide is turning. The delay is breaking. What felt like endless waiting is about to feel like sudden release. I don't need years to bless you. I just need your faith. I can change everything in a moment. And that moment is near. Don't be afraid to hope again. Don't be afraid to dream again. I know disappointment made you scared to believe. I know heartbreak made you cautious. But I am not the one who let you down. I am the one who's been healing you through it all. The very areas that were wounded are the same areas I'm about to use for glory. What once felt like ruin will be the roots of your greatest breakthrough. I didn't bring you here to tease you. I didn't start this work in your life to leave you halfway. I am faithful to finish what I begin. And you are still in my hands, even now, even here, even in this in-between place where things don't make sense. You are safe with me. You are surrounded. And you are being carried toward the very thing you've been praying for. Comment 555 if you still believe I will finish what I started in you. Some of the pain you've endured wasn't even about you, it was about the generations that will come after you. I've been breaking cycles through you. I've been planting seeds of healing through your story. Others may never understand what you had to survive, but I do, and I'm proud of you for not quitting. I'm proud of you for staying soft even when life tried to harden you. I'm proud of you for still showing up, still praying, still hoping, even when everything in you wanted to shut down. You've grown in ways you don't even recognize. You're not the same person you were in your last season. You've been strengthened in the fire. Your roots have gone deeper. Your faith has been forged in silence. And now the fruit is coming. The harvest is coming. You didn't go through all of that in vain. I will redeem every loss. I will restore what the locusts ate. I will pour double for your trouble. And child, hear me on this. No one can take what I've prepared for you. What is yours is yours. What I've ordained cannot be stopped by gossip, by betrayal, by delay, or by fear. I open doors no one can shut. I speak life into dead places, and I've chosen you to walk in the fullness of that life. This is your confirmation. This is your reminder. This is your turning point. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. In fact, you are more ready than you think. The battle you've been in has strengthened your hands for the blessing that's coming. What once felt like resistance is now becoming release. So don't run from this moment. Don't shut your heart down again. I am not done revealing what I have planned. There are blessings being released in your favor. Angels are being dispatched to open the way. There are people I'm sending to help you. Doors I'm unlocking before you even arrive. Answers I'm unfolding before you even finish asking. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. That is not an accident. That is not luck. That is my hand over your life. Every step you've taken, even the ones you thought were missteps, I've used them. I've turned every detour into direction. I've turned every loss into preparation. You were never out of my sight. Not even for a moment. Child, you're standing at the edge of something sacred. I know your heart feels tired. I know you've been stretched thin, waiting for relief. But listen to me now. Your waiting has not been wasted. It's been working. I've been aligning hearts, changing environments, removing the wrong people, and preparing the exact right time. And it's close. Much closer than you think. You will not leave this season empty. You will come out of this with more than you imagined, stronger than you expected, and filled with what only I can give. Comment 777 if you believe your season is about to shift. I know you've questioned why it had to take so long. You've watched others walk into blessings while you waited in silence. But I need you to know this. What I'm building in you required more time because it is deeper. I'm not giving you something temporary. I'm not giving you what fades. I'm giving you something that lasts, something that carries purpose, something that will leave a legacy. I've been anchoring your faith, stretching your trust, and teaching you how to rest in me even when things look uncertain. You haven't seen the full picture yet, but I have. I've seen what's coming. I've seen how this ends. And it doesn't end in defeat. It ends in victory. It ends in beauty. It ends in you lifting your hands and realizing that I truly never left you, not for a second. You've felt abandoned by people, but never by me. I've been holding your life with care, and I'm about to show you what that care looks like. The enemy tried to distract you. He tried to wear you out, whispering lies that I had forgotten you. But those were only attacks because of how close you are to breakthrough. The enemy always fights hardest when you are near something great. That's why you've felt the pressure. That's why you've been under attack. But don't let that pressure convince you to give up. Let it remind you that you are chosen, called, and covered. Comment 999 if you believe I am covering you even now. You're not the only one who's felt like giving up. You're not the only one who's cried out in the dark, wondering if the pain would ever stop. But you are the one I've chosen to rise. You are the one I've chosen to carry my light in a dark world. You are the one I've whispered to in the night, telling you not to quit even when it hurt. I saw you trying to encourage others while you were breaking inside. I saw you praying for people who didn't pray for you. I saw your heart stay soft when bitterness tried to creep in, and I am rewarding that. I am honoring that. Your secret faithfulness is about to be met with public favor. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to chase it. I am sending it to you. I'm not limited by the same systems the world depends on. When I decide it's time to bless you, no one can stop it. Not your past, not your mistakes, not even your own doubt. When I open a door, no one can close it. I've seen the way you've remained kind when life gave you reasons to grow cold. That matters to me. I've seen the way you forgave when others chose revenge. I see it all. And I never overlook the heart that chooses love, even when love is costly. You have no idea how proud I am of you. You have no idea how close I am to pouring out what I've been storing up for you. Sometimes I kept you hidden, not because you weren't ready, but because the environment wasn't. I didn't want you to be planted in soil that would drain your roots. So I waited. I waited until the time was right. I waited until the people around you could truly support what I've put inside of you. I waited until your heart could carry the weight of blessing without losing sight of me. Now, the time is coming. Soon, you will look back and say, I understand now. You will see how every no was a redirection, how every delay was a setup for divine alignment, how every ending was the beginning of something better. I never forgot what I promised you. I never changed my mind about you. What I spoke over your life still stands. You may feel like you're barely hanging on, but that's where I do my greatest work. When your strength ends, mine begins. When your faith feels small, my grace surrounds you. I don't need your perfection. I just need your trust. I know your heart, I know your intentions, and I am here, still speaking, still guiding, still blessing. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to follow my voice. And right now, my voice is saying, stay. Stay with me. Don't walk away. Don't harden your heart. Don't let the weariness make you blind to the blessing that's right in front of you. I'm moving even in the stillness. I'm working even when it feels quiet. I'm drawing you into something deeper, something stronger, something more beautiful than what you've imagined. You kept showing up in faith, even when everything around you felt like a desert. And that kind of faith moves me. That kind of trust reaches my heart. I do not overlook your tears. I do not ignore your quiet prayers. I have heard you, and I am responding. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. The loneliness you felt lately wasn't meant to break you, it was me calling you closer. I've been speaking softly to your heart in ways no one else could hear. I've been preparing you in private for what will soon be seen in public. The silence wasn't rejection, it was refinement. You asked me to use you, and I answered by drawing you into deeper places. I couldn't reveal everything at once, because some blessings require depth, not just height. And you, my child, have been growing deeper roots. Comment 1010 if you still trust my timing, even in the silence. There's a reason others didn't understand what you were going through. They weren't supposed to. This journey is sacred. What I'm doing in your life can't be explained by the natural eye. I'm building something holy within you, a faith that doesn't shake in storms, a heart that doesn't fold under pressure, a spirit that remains steady even when everything else feels like it's falling apart. This kind of strength only comes from me. You couldn't buy it, earn it, or borrow it. You had to live through it, and live through it you did. When you were abandoned, I stood with you. When you were doubted, I whispered, "You are still mine." When you were overlooked, I elevated your value in my eyes. I never needed the world to validate what I already knew was valuable. You are chosen, not because of your status, your following, your appearance, or your success, but because of your heart. Because even in your brokenness, you still chose to believe. You still called out my name. You may not feel strong, but you're stronger than you've ever been. You may feel tired, but you're closer than you've ever imagined. My promise is still alive. My plan is still unfolding. And I am still the same God who parted seas, moved mountains, and raised the dead. I am the same God who holds your future, and I do not fail. The warfare you've been under lately is not a sign that you're off track. It's confirmation that you're on the right one. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. And child, you've become a threat. Your faith, your obedience, your persistence, it has shaken darkness. It has pulled you out of pits where others stayed. It has unlocked things in the spiritual realm that the enemy never wanted you to reach. Comment 1515 if you believe I am breaking chains off your life right now. The pressure you've felt is not without purpose. I'm birthing something new in you, and birthing always comes with pain. But the pain is not your end, it's your beginning. You've been carrying promises inside you for so long, and now it's time to push. It's time to believe again. It's time to stop looking at what was and start expecting what is to come. You are walking into a season of fulfillment. What I spoke to you in secret is about to be revealed in daylight. You will no longer have to convince others that I am with you. They will see it. They will witness the hand of God on your life. The very ones who doubted your journey will see the fruit of your faith, and they won't be able to deny it. Because when I bless, I do it in a way that makes it clear it could only have been me. There are no accidents in my kingdom. Even your pain has been accounted for. Even your losses. Even the things you thought were wasted. I am redeeming all of it. I am restoring joy where sorrow lived. I am pouring peace where anxiety tried to grow. I am lifting burdens you weren't meant to carry alone. You were never meant to do this without me. You've been faithful with little. Now watch what I do with much. You've prayed in the dark. Now watch how I answer in the light. You've sown tears. Now watch as you reap joy. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are right where I need you to be for what's coming next. This isn't just about you. What I do in your life is going to touch others. Your testimony will carry weight. Your story will break chains. Your restoration will be a sign to others that I still move, I still heal, I still provide, and I still protect. You are a vessel of my goodness, and I will not let your obedience go unnoticed. Keep your eyes on me. Don't look to the left or the right. The path is narrow, but I am walking it with you. The world may pull for your attention, but keep your heart set on me. I will give you discernment. I will protect your peace. I will make your steps firm. I will not let you slip. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to act strong when you're not. I see straight through the surface. I see the battles behind your smile. And I'm not ashamed of you. I'm proud of how you've kept going when everything tried to stop you. I'm proud of how you've continued to pray, even when you felt nothing changing. That is faith. That is love. That is the heart I honor. Comment 1717 if you believe I chose you on purpose. You've tried to explain your heart to people who couldn't see what I put in you. They only saw the surface. They didn't see the weight you carry, the dreams you've hidden, the silent battles you fight. But I see it all. And that's why I've separated you. That's why certain people walked away. That's why I closed some doors you begged me to keep open. Because I wasn't trying to hurt you, I was clearing the path. I have a calling over your life that requires focus. I have a purpose that can't be shared with just anyone. I'm calling you to higher ground. And sometimes that means walking alone. But you're never truly alone, because I am with you. I walk beside you when no one else does. I whisper to your spirit when the world is loud. I'm not asking you to carry this calling alone. I'm carrying it with you. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The enemy tried to wear you out. He tried to silence you, discourage you, distract you, but you are still here, and that means he lost. Every lie he told you, I'm breaking it now. Every voice that said you weren't enough, I silence it. Every feeling of fear and failure, I remove it. You are not weak. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not unworthy. You are loved, chosen, and filled with purpose. Comment 1919 if you receive this with your whole heart. There is something shifting in the spirit. Can you feel it? That tightness in your chest is loosening. That fog over your mind is clearing. That weight you've been dragging is being lifted. Because I'm breathing fresh strength into you. I'm reviving the places in you that felt dead. I'm waking up dreams you buried. I'm stirring hope where pain tried to grow roots. I have not brought you this far to leave you now. What you're stepping into is not by chance, it's by design. I've gone ahead of you. I've prepared the path. And I'm about to release favor that you didn't have to fight for. Favor that comes not because you earned it, but because I love you. I give freely to those who trust me. And you, my child, have trusted me even when it was hard. I'm about to make sense of the silence. I'm about to bring clarity to your confusion. What once felt like delay will soon feel like perfect timing. I've hidden you in this season to protect what I'm growing in you. But now it's time to step forward. It's time to walk in the authority I gave you, not with fear, not with shame, but with confidence that I am walking with you. You don't have to know how it will all come together. You just have to keep walking with me. I'll open the doors. I'll align the people. I'll remove the wrong opportunities. I'll bring peace where there was chaos. All I ask is that you don't give up. That you keep your eyes on me. That you trust that I am working even when you don't see it. I will use every broken part of your story. Nothing is wasted. The very things you thought disqualified you are the things I will use to display my glory. Others will look at your life and know that I was the one who carried you, that it wasn't luck, that it wasn't coincidence, that it was grace, pure, undeserved, unstoppable grace. When you feel weak, let me be your strength. When you feel afraid, lean into my courage. When you feel lost, let me be your way. I didn't choose you because you had it all together. I chose you because I knew you would follow me, even when you didn't.